Hello and welcome to deValiante Plays Death and Taxes by Placeholder Games. This visual novel was part of Itch.io's bundle for racial justice and equality. This video contains dark humor, discussions of death, suicide, and trauma. Discretion is advised. Now without further ado, let's get started. Okay. So I have 8 people today. Let's see. Damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. Fear warranted. Superstar racer Miguel Salk dies from hundreds of bee stings. Oh my god. Government attempts to pass law that punishes bee for being murderers. Oh, come on. The physical fitness of children improving with each year. Okay. Daredevil delivery driver crushed by falling debris when sudden earthquake strikes Cosmopolis City. Accident at the Intercontinental Rally Challenge claims life of rally driver and their navigator. CEO of the What social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Cozy Bohemian Waffle House gaining popularity. Go check it out. Okay. Alright, you passed the performance review as expected. But let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are easily corrupted. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. And let's see. Email scammer. Okay. Rico has built a fully automated spam bot sending thousands of emails a day offering people riches beyond their wildest dream. Only if they share their credit card information first. It's a numbers game, so they succeed from time to time. Okay. So you're definitely on my hit list because I hate people like that. When still in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general. Up until that point, they grew up and calmed down, readjusted their innate interest in societal issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. Okay. You're maybe a botanist, so you're a scientific field. Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime and also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They are also an expert in natural poisons. Oh, I would not want to kill you. Hairdresser. There's nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip. Working as a hairdresser provides ample opportunity for this hobby. Due to memory issues, Armin occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're currently in the process of working on. Aw, poor Armin. How old is Armin? 35. That's... oof. Okay. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim a legal income but avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Oh my god. Okay. Money launderer. You're gonna go over here with the email scammer. White collar criminal. Nora turned to regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All of this to pay off their mortgage and to keep their child in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. Okay, so I'll put you in maybe. Food courier. There weren't 3 scientific backgrounds? I get... because historian isn't... opened a Waffle House in the middle of Cacti Valley. Okay. Cage just started a food courier for some extra money. Their life changed at a supermarket. After tapping a customer on the shoulder, they were struck with an intense vision. Since then, they have tried to convince everyone that an omnipotent being walks among humans, loitering in stores, asking people to sign a petition about it. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. You're gonna be a maybe. And you're an archaeologist, legitimate researcher, or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Faradin region. Okay, so scientist, white-collar criminal, hairdresser, email scammer, money launderer. I kind of want to keep Robson alive because I just want people to think he's crazy. But yeah. Okay. And yeah, let's go with you because everything about you I hate. Oh, wait, do I not have... Oh, crap. Okay. So you're 39. You're 32. You're 31. You're 42 and you're 44. I don't have... I think he did that on purpose. Because there's only 30 or younger. There is no other person who's younger than 30. So... like, I can't have two people younger than 30 die. And I really don't want to kill Cage, so... Okay. Okay. What is that? I just saw something. Okay. Yes, those are my choices.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Pretty good.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
Yes, it was good to hear I'm such a good worker.
Perhaps one day you can be a great worker.
Okay.
This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
How long is a day anyway?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
Then how does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals. Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
Not really. I'd rather get back to work.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Cool. Oh, okay. So, as long as I don't have to do...
Shiver me timbers. Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
Yep. I'm good. Yes. Hey, I got another pig. At least I think I did. Or is it... Yep, I got 2 pigs. The other one is just kind of hidden. I wish I could just pick these up and move them. Draft of 1,000-page historical analysis of Cosmopolis City to be published posthumously. Aww. Noted archaeologists caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts out of Faradin, shot by a militia group. Municipal gardener found dead in their own home, cause of death unclear. Cage the Rage. They're real, I tell you. Saw them with my own eyes. They had glasses and a suit and everything. Yep, okay. How about we try some new methods of maintaining equilibrium? I have great faith in the techniques of a more structural nature. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. Here? Okay. Yes, this may be the key. Okay. So, these are the 2 that he wants to kill, so let's check. Masao has been working at prisons for so long that in their eyes nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims soon to become criminals. Lately they started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon surveillance systems with enormous privacy violation implications. I kind of want to kill you. Wilton is a very proficient logistics coordinator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply these skills to managing 2 separate secret families. Okay, Wilton. Let's see. Capri is strict and stoic with a strong belief in hard work and that they have done enough of it to last a lifetime. They have a loving spouse and an estranged child. When the heir told of their romantic inclinations, Capri thought about beating those thoughts out with a stick, but ended up banishing the kid from the home instead. Yeah, I don't feel... Merrick is getting old, but they've had a big hand in keeping a city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. Okay. You are like the least objectable person. You go away. I hate you. Yeah. And then you die, because, yeah, I don't feel pain. Let's see. Yes.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Meow, the cat mutters in contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Let's see.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
What are those? A pair of cat ears would look really nice on me and inspire all the felines of the world. Just don't talk or even think about the film adaptation of the musical. Okay. End of the day. Okay. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structural method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Keep the chaos away, will you? Alright, cool. So far he wants me to kill these 3. And I will look at those in a moment. Mayor cuts ribbon in new mall. People clap. Rector of Sadiston High School found dead. Guess they're a director now. A local jokester notes. Come one, come all. Ace pilots to host a dazzling air show. Ooh. Is one of them a pilot? Oh, okay. Let's see. Chase Fontaine. Chase absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical, the better. Their fingers pick and slide over guitar strings so fast, most cameras can't even catch up. They're an idol to any ambitious young guitarist to be. Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and gets abusive towards their significant other and children if they get angry when intoxicated. Okay, so you're definitely gonna die. Kevin, born and raised at the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in intense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old son, rarely taking any time for themselves. Oh, okay, so, Gideon's had great success with investing into the technology sector, especially during the wave of startups. They seem to have a sense of picking out firms with high growth potential. Lately, they've looked into the gaming industry, trying to find anything that catches their eye. Ooh, venture capitalist. You're a maybe. Despite their old age, Alessandro retired from working as a Niagara salesman only a few years ago due to lack of stamina for this high energy role. Wow. They are finally able to enjoy life after decades of hard work attempting to fulfill their dream of opening an erotic art gallery. Alessandro, you know what? You and I were like this. Verity has been working at the pharmaceutical industry for decades, trying to find a decelerator for aging. While lately it seems the discovery might actually come from biogenics, Verity is certain they can concoct some sort of chemical compound that gets the job done. I'm going to put you in maybe too, because I feel like that's going to go badly. Chi, as they like to be called, enjoys building and restoring muscle cars in their leisure time. It gives them solace in the otherwise monotonous life. They are most proud of their first ever project, the Motorstrosity, powered by the rare something Hemi something engine. Alright, let's see. The least objectionable people get to live. Oops. That there. Oh, go away. And retired. Alessandro. You get to die. And, it's too late now. You're fine. You get to die. And you get to die. Okay. Yes, I do. Do, 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 do.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, and it's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
Honestly, it's all way over my head.
Oh, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Actually, I do have thoughts on loyalty.
I am all ears, Grim.
Don't you think this flows one way? It doesn't seem fair because I've got basically no agency.
Should you have some when we are dealing with matters much greater than you?
Maybe not, but it shouldn't be so one-sided.
Such is the nature of loyalty.
I guess. Never mind then.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Okay. I am not going to question it. Alright, what's in here?
You drive a hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Ooh, okay. I want this coin.
Used to belong to the ruthless corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad left it in their village. Gathered up each and every one. Sage and king and beggar alike. And let Lacey Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then me crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Teleanor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. I still can't afford the snow globe. Yep. Ends the day. Okay. I'm gonna put you here. Oh. Okay. Chemist uses experimental anti-aging drug on themselves, grows younger until finally ceases to exist. Government to seek the ban of dangerous de-aging research. Fancy flying convinces government to increase funds in all-purpose fighter aircraft research. Research has been struggling due to aircraft being bad at literally everything. Drunken crane operator tips crane into the sea. Office clerk wins local race tournament in a spectacular underdog dark horse display, donates prize money to charity. Old man opens erotic art gallery. Pregnancy rate suddenly increasing, but science has baffled. AI breakthrough eminent, promises founder of Transglobal Inc. Okay. What do you want me to do today? Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often, and I have just the thing for it. Every other person has to die. Okay. It's let's see. Grim, right? You need to keep your eyes open. Listen, think. Have you noticed what's going on? Do your choices make any sense? Does any of this make any sense? To see what they're hiding, you ought to mark this person for death today. Okay. Which means I could technically kill all of everybody. Podcaster, comedian, sad person. Oh no. Dane is basically a default human with few to none bells and whistles attached. They sigh a lot and are more often grumpy. Or just sit in a corner silently. It may be their secret way of coming up with jokes. They're an originator of comedy podcasts about bad films. Oh, didn't we already have someone like that? So I'm going to put you in the maybe pile. IT, architect, AI researcher. Oh, we heard something about that. So I think you should go in the maybe pile too. David is the founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial intelligence research. I'm going to put you in maybe. Oren is a branch manager at Master Bank, currently working on analyzing the positives and negatives of financing the Mount Massive project. They're a fan of trekking on difficult-to-terrain. Manager at working on analyzing positive and negative financing. Okay, so you're a banker. Mega engineering. They dream of having a building named after them. Hey, guess what? Die. More than often than not, Gunther finds themselves in dangerous situations due to their curious nature and profession. Your journals, yeah. They haven't had a chance to build a family because of their risky life choices, but hope to settle down eventually. At the moment, they're undercover, working a minor drug lord trying to expose corrupt police. I'm gonna save you. So, you're gonna live. Jack Cujo. Jack has lived a great and kind life. They've been working on the local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. Okay. Okay, let's put you there. Alchemist. Alter McGrath. After decades of unsuccessful attempts at turning mercury into gold, Alter decided to utilize their alchemy talents in healthcare. They carefully mixed together various chlorine and sulfur containing compounds and selling it as a cure for everything. Hey, guess what? Die. Until recently, Jody embraced their life as a librarian. One day they visited an exposition at the recently opened erotic art museum. There they experienced an awakening of sorts, ditching their previous profession to become a thong salesperson instead. You know what? Live your truth, Jody. Live your truth. Okay, you two are the last ones. I want you to die. And you can live. And... oh, okay. Cool. Yes, I do.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Cool. Can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
I am so honored.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes?
I guess so.
Tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Awesome. This is so messed up. Is the bar? The bar's not open today. Okay.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sail.
Okay. By Annals of the Transients. Yes.
Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals work on any year. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations.
Nice.
And all the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Nice. Let's go home. Do your job. Okay, I'm gonna put you here with your little friends, and then I'll open that one day. You can go here for a second. Okay. And I'll put you here. Okay. So I have 3 more days left of this week, and then that'll be like the big reveal or something. Yeah. But I might take a break after this week and get a snack, because I do have to go grocery shopping tonight, and I don't want to go on a full stomach or empty stomach. I will keep this short, but I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I have no idea who they are. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Okay. All right. A consulting contractor is often said in their resume, Temple is basically a coup master. Whenever a country needs cooing for whatever imperialist reasons, Temple is ready to be sent to provide necessary support, intel, and logistics for any coups. They're always happy to work at that to the highest bidder. All right, you're going in the maybe pile. Ahmed has never been happy with the status quo, as in with whatever they currently happen to have. Okay. They're always aiming higher and further experimenting in various different fields in order to find new ways for ever more productive crops. Maybe. I forgot to read my mail today. The MM project struggling to find financing, ecological restoration of the mountain delayed by several years. Bad Film Podcast voted #1 comedy podcast as at the year's Cosmo Arts Convention. Oh hey, Transglobal Inc. founder and CEO found dead at home, cause of death drug overdose. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of dead tech wizard. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system. Okay, so that probably means that somebody's gonna get it. Weeding out bad cops and planting a bright future for our town, an expose on the corrupt law enforcement. Awesome. Alchemists found suffocated in their own lab. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. Okay. Sari manages a big software development project at Glamazon. Although they have zero idea how software development works, their uncle, the CEO, bright future ahead. Okay, cool. Maybe. Marcus wants to one day become a detective, but also enjoy being a beat cop. They have ingrained prejudices about people from different... Okay, cool. You're going in the maybe pile. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies, trying to sew them together. Yeah, you're... Wow, all of these are terrible. A true student for life, Kirsty has no intention of stopping their intense learning process. In fact, they might be on the verge of massively important breakthrough in their 4th bachelor's thesis. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past, one with always kept themselves. Every day it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated to numb it all. They have become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. Oh, poor guy. Okay, I'm gonna keep you two. And you get to die. And you're racist. And you're a tool. You're also a tool. And you're a tool. Okay. We're done. We're done for today.
Why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess.
Oh, I only had to do 3.
Yes. That should suffice, I imagine.
Fine by me. I'll go rest.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
$0, because I killed too many people. Only needed to kill 3. Let's see.
Cord blimey! You're looting! All beware.
I'm fine. Okay. I just love how they walk. Like, wobble, wobble, wobble. Alright. Let's read this first. I got a text message? Okay. Angry editor arrested for carrying out a violent spree event. Ooh. Oops. Corpse stealing doctor found dead. Neck snapped. It's alive! A monstrosity seen lurking around the back alleys of Cosmopolis City. Look at this complete idiot farmer who got crushed by their own tractor. Attempted coup fails in Gulstad. Democratic institutions restored. Nice. Scandal erupts at university as another thesis found to be full of plagiarized paragraphs and faulty research. Oh, well. The living corpse is real and here to eat your children. Oops. I sensed an eldritch waft of air pass through my office earlier. Perhaps the essences of many doomed to death by your actions, Grim. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mock today, so I leave it up to you. Any human who seems suspicious have to die. Can do. Do choose better than yesterday, yes? Yeah, I kind of messed up yesterday a little bit. Morgue assistant. No one truly knows how the fall from grace of Ronaldo began. Once upon they lived a heroic life, so it is said. But such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days they work as a post-middle-age assistant at a morgue. Okay. Wonder if they're stealing bodies for the doctor. Yumi is a veteran of the Ahar peacekeeping conflict, a pointless endeavor, all things considered. They enlisted right out of high school, inspired by patriotic jingoism, but quickly learned warfare isn't actually great. These days they work as a pacifist activist for Fight for Veteran Healthcare. That's not bad. Taxi driver. Millennia is stuck right in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. Oh, poor thing. They had their tires slashed, their car chained to a traffic signpost, the front window painted with the interior of their car filled with foam. They're now considering joining an app-based rideshare service. Timothy. Okay. Timothy doesn't really think about all the difficult and confusing aspects of life. Their objective is to take a pole, run a bit, and then vault over a bar, no matter how high it is placed. Simple, elegant. Okay. You're a maybe. Adapa the First. Oh! Unemployed monstrosity. Alive or dead? This undead creation of Manuel Castellan usually hides either in the sewers of the Cosmopolis City or in the cabin at the surrounding forest. They are eloquent and always interested in discussing existential philosophy ideas surrounding such death for obvious reasons. Okay. You get to live. And you get to live. And... yeah, you get to live. And... Eh. We only have 2 more days, and then I can eat my snack. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty, aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Hey, kitty. Sweet. Yeah. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim. Jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
So I'm reporting to the cat again?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Portington again, but my hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days.
Okay.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Nice.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Nice. Okay.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Oh, thank you. God, I'm still low. I want that snow globe. Oh, you guys are new.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross, it's been ages.
I just think my current look suits me.
Oh, Grimmy, this lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you.
Aww.
I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case. A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later.
Cute.
Prices averted. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Pretty good.
Really? I've been having doubts. This whole power dynamic doesn't feel right. All these lives subjected to the whims of a callous office. I couldn't be so confident. Not with these grim consequences.
Sometimes the tasks get a bit confusing.
Like there's a tinge of arbitrary design in the darkness. Heckin' scary. One ought to heat instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
I like a drink.
What's your poison?
The Heat Death of the Universe coffee, please. Wave at the other patrons. The enjoyable icy sweetness once again reminds you the ultimate end of the universe isn't that far away in the grand scheme of things. I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I'm gonna talk to you.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
I liked your style, Florian.
I don't need a sycophant, thanks. Try to keep from gushing too much. It's so banal.
I don't like it that much.
Just be impressed you're in my presence. But be it over there, somewhere far enough. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
What do you think of fate?
But late seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutia. As for regulations, I've always said we should be able to mark people to death or free. But no, always with these limitations. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What are you even talking about?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Are you implying you mark people to death all the time?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider managing far too lean. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
I'll have to die eventually when it's time, so what's stopping you from marking everyone?
Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them. I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
Great chat. Goodbye.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
What's with the mask, stranger? Did someone release the plague again?
Maybe.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Don't worry, stranger. It gets easier. At least it did for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I actually feel like I should head back to work right now. Bye.
Duty calls, I guess. Have fun, stranger.
Will you stop? I love you. You know what I'm gonna do? There. Scratch without making a bunch of noise. Okay. What? I have one more day to get through. Okay. What does this say? Medical scene on alert for as examiner dies from an unknown disease caught at the morgue. Oh, the irony. Morgue worker with 20 years of experience find themselves on the cold slab. New political podcast by combat veterans gaining more and more traction. Is that a good thing? Government to vote on new Veteran Healthcare Act during next session. Adapa, the possibly undead, comes out of hiding, enrolls at Central Cosmopolis University. Odd corpse person inspires new ideas about tissue damage and flesh regeneration. Horrific accident claims life of pole vaulter misses softening landing pit breaks neck. Market expert warn against investing in Yitcoin. President Naya Bree visiting Cosmopolis City as a part of a goodwill tour. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I've been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you can handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Okay. Do be careful and let the right person live. Okay. Akuk co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally cure protected Okay, bye, die. Jackson just doesn't seem to get a break. They manage various projects which all somehow end up failing. They used to be married, but nothing lasts forever. Their pet goldfish died in one day. Okay. Their bike always seems to have a flat tire, and this is just the beginning. Okay. You're a maybe. Feruza is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and buying and selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they keep successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Bitcoin. So guess what? I keep doing this. Naya is the youngest person to be elected to the office of president of Gulstad, a small but wealthy nation. They ran on the platform of constructing enormous sky fortresses, immensely heavy armed flying citadels. You wouldn't love a couple of those. Goodbye. What are morals? Rudolph is... Okay. And... a liar and a grifter. Okay. I'm also ex-politician. So you get to live. Yes. Pretty sure that wasn't the right person. Uh-oh. As you look around the office, you see Lady Poddington lounging supine on the table. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in. The familiar and grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Okay.
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
Okay.
So, off you go.
Cool. Alright, do I finally have enough for that snow globe?
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Good. I want it.
Well, scuttle me both, why don't ye? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day, in the cave at the bottom of an ocean, but 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken. All 8 tentacles. Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet. She knew me well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous glow. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me. I did die about a week.
Okay. I only have enough for one drink, so let's get...
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
That's...
Sure, what's your poison? Coming right up.
Yep. I'll be going.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Yep. I said go. Sorry, just wobble, 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 wobble. Okay. Thank you for joining me as I played Death and Taxes by Placeholder Games. The next episode will be out shortly. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, a follow, and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode drops. Also, don't forget to check out the completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else you have on your mind. Let's keep the comments chill, so no hate or spoilers, as I'm not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and I'll see you next time.